variety of activities on the 27th. Now, beautiful complex na the Poti community in a backyard complex. You can call and can corner. We reach na the Poti junction. You ask for Foseni Lane. Now a place where motorable. Now a place where get good ventilation, get good sound system, and of course now just for 15,000 loans, all of this they go for. The stars they will don't contact the service. If one of them say they do show, you go one for pay or ask for over 30,000 loans. But because this now a non-profit making organization, we decide for make at that kind of affordable price, so everybody all level go able to ensure say them access the gate, go into the place, be entertained, be educated, and whether they know say them deserve awards, they will be recognized and decorated with them certificates them.
Okay, you talk about fundraising, concerts, and special recognition award.
Sure.
Now, would the people who are recognized or who recognize that community say these are the people who don't do well in this community?
Where we did you did.
Potik Millennium Youth Organization, we now organize a community-based organization where they help in development programs them na the Potik community na the eastern parts na Freetown. The program you they listen to na midday show where they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM, and where they make this edition of the program midday show reach you Musa S. Kamara na Minim. We continue with more issue inside the program. As way for improve disabled people in life na the country, make the Deputy Commissioner at the National Commission for Social Action, NACSA, Dr. Anna Isato Max-Kine, say inside the Social Safety Net program, NACSA they begin give couple to disabled people for do business so that they go tap for big na treats. Dr. Anna Isata Max-Kine talk this inside one 2-day strategic plan meeting for 2019 to 2023, where NACSA hold with them workman them na different side na the country. As he say, disabled people don't they suffer past mark na the country. You know, Kabia been the part of this strategic meeting and put these reports together.
Inside 2001, government be established the National Commission for Social Action, NACSAL, through an act of parliament, usai over the year. Then don't they give support to deprived community them na the country, and serve give support to people wey be suffer during the war. This being term, the commission be hold 2-day strategic plan meeting for 2019 to 2023 na Kenema district with them different workman them na the country. Waiting at some of the thing them where they inside this strategic plan. Abubakar Kokofele na the commissioner for the National Commission for Social Action.
As the name imply, National Commission for Social Action, we look at the issues that would relate to mortarman and survival, especially issues that relate to the extremely poor people in this country. So we effort and geared towards alleviating poverty, empowering rural communities, doing rural infrastructure, working with youth groups, particularly in collaboration with the Ministry of Youth, and working with women's groups to empower them, to liberate them from poverty.
Abubakar Kokofele continue say the commission don't be permanent institution and say they're not going to renew their mandates them now every year.
Our mandate has been renewed. NACSA has been an agency will be there on perpetual renewal. Every couple of years they renew the mandate of NACSA. But now we don't work with the law officers in this country for design a new mandate where they make NACSA a permanent institution. I take the liberty for say it's been renewed because it's work in progress, but Parliament, Cabinet are both agreed that NACSA now becomes a new entity where they're going to go for the renewal on a yearly basis.
Abubakar Kokofele Keyon say even though the commission don't they do their work proper one over the year, but they still get challenged with corporate business.
Imagine from the ashes of war, some nearly 20 years ago, the nation be attracting a lot of funding from donors the way they respond to emergency situations. But when emergency done, the donors then pack and left because other countries in the way get more big emergencies, then redirect their attention to the one them. So funding dries more in the country. NACSA's work dwindled a bit, where people and perhaps use for describe NACSA as one way don't collapse, but it didn't collapse at all. Now development stage is difficult usually for attract funding. However, we get permanent traditional donors, the groups of the World Bank, for example, the German Development Bank, the Islamic Development Bank, where they invest heavily in the country for address the issues where they affect the people of this country.
Waiting there inside this 2019-2023 strategic plan for disabled people, Dr. Anna Isata Max Kine, now the Deputy Commissioner for the National Commission for Social Action, NACSAL, explained.
Under the Social Safety Net program, we expand on, we say we do special targeting of people when are disabled people and way we try for see how best we can give them livelihood support, pull them at it as much as possible. Because now we they not get, I make them they go at it for big. But if you're able to set them up in a way, give them cash transfers where they're able to make them able to feed their families, and from that same cash transfer send them picking and go school. It will also reduce the non-school going of them picking and the way supposed for the go school. We can see that Lily picking for go school, they push them, now them parents them. But if you don't give mommy or daddy means of sustenance at least for take care of himself, you go able for send that picking they go school. So that picking say no go left out. Because when they push their parents them, so by choice. But they remove from them the possibility of the term with them for go school by telling the big now school going age. So that program they meant for make sure so we keep them in at school by providing basic support to them people and for pulling at it. That's not the first phase, cash transfers, and additionally also with the project, as we go, because we plan from 2019 to 2023 that we go graduate from the cash transfer, we just the give cash, or put some people also into more sustainable livelihood skills.
Our parliament gets for look this document where it gets for reach to them. Honorable Dr. Roland Kabo.
And they provide facilities to war widows. We don't witness the validation of their strategic plan for the next 5 years. So then what Parliament will say, yes, they are relevant. Now we give them another mandate for continue to work.
Abubakar Kokofele end up say one big problem when NACSA don dey face. Now then different community them outside them can go make them road them. Now where them big truck them, we can go cut stick na bush, can pass na the road and spoil the road during rain season. So in call on people where they make law for make them put strong law them. We go bet them people for Radio Democracy. No Kabia the reports.
The program na midday show where they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. You the listen can send you text message on the number 0779819181, 0779819181 are the number for send you text message and be part of the program. We will continue for look at more issue inside the program. The Transco CLSG project where World Bank the support for give sustainable lights to the Mano River Union country them, where na Ivory Coast, Liberia, Salone and Guinea. And this project be don't begin from the last government, but for no out this project they carry on na Bumbuna, Kono and Kenima. We say the contractor them be don't begin for do this work. Make the Minister of Energy Alhaji Kanja Sisi bingo waka for see how far this project don't go. We make it say by
and the ECOWAS country are the one for find way and tap this challenge. Make them country are win a Cote d'Ivoire, Liberia, Sierra Leone and Guinea become together for sign one document for form company winning Transco for build and operate transmission line from Cote d'Ivoire come inside Liberia, Sierra Leone and Guinea so that then country are go benefit from constant light. And at the World Bank they fund this project. As this project be done they carry on and the contractor them be done begin build the sub power station them and fix tower them where they run at 56 rural community them. Of Energy Alhaji Kanja Sisi go waka for see how far these projects don't go as they don't start to build 3 sub power station them. We make it say by 2020 this project go down complete and the country will get 5 sub power station them.
Well, on this phase that we are doing right now, you saw with 3 substations, Bumbuna, Kono and now Kenema, and all the towers that are being constructed. So as you can see, Kenema is at the most advanced, followed by Kono and Bumbuna. But with regards to commissioning, all of them will be commissioned at the same time. I'm very impressed about what I've seen so far. It shows that a lot of work has gone into this project. The target date for the completion of this project is 2020.
Alhaji Kanja say continue for talk about the thief wey if not say people them wait up na Matutuka and Masingbi the thief the material them wey the contractor them they use we make it say the law go bet anybody wey then go get for cage but then kind acts they are.
The contractors reported specifically I think Matutuka and Masingbi, which is very unfortunate that they are experiencing theft of the materials. That is one big challenge. Why that is very serious is because it has a tendency of delaying the completion of the project. And the contractors are telling us that each time they steal those materials, it takes at least a month or two to replace the materials. That's a huge challenge. Once we go back, I intend to engage my colleague, the Minister of Local Government, to tell him so that we can contact the traditional leaders, specifically the paramount chiefs of those chiefdoms in which these kinds of unfortunate things happen, for them to be more vigilant so that we can put a stop to this. But I think I need to give a warning that whoever is caught, stealing these materials, because this is very, very serious. The law will take its course.
Paul Safana, the country manager for Transco CLSG, he talked about how Sierra Leone get to benefit from this project.
In Sierra Leone, we talk about the benefit to the nation as a whole. Because when the line is coming through, for instance, in Kenema, we have a substation there, and that substation is going to be connected to the Bo Kenema power supply. So people within the Kenema and Bo surroundings are going to benefit from it. As we are here now in Kono is a strategic town, so more or less all of the towns within here should be able to benefit from Kono. And we'll go down to Bumbuna, where there's another substation. That, of course, will take power from Bumbuna to Freetown and the environs of Makeni, Maboraka, the whole of the Tonkolole district. And we are going to Yiben, that should be able to see Fadugu, Cambia, and the other towns around it to benefit from it. And we are going to Kamakuye. We should see all the neighboring towns around Kamakuye, the Karina district, to also benefit from the project.
Because of the Energy Committee in Parliament, and why we don't supervise this project, Honorable Kekua Sivandi, now the chairman for this Parliamentary Committee on Energy, we get this for say.
I really want to express my candid opinion about this project. I'm impressed because every day people are harassing me, even when we are coming from Kono to Kenema. I had a series of calls from people in Bo and Kenema complaining about blackout here and there. So if we are coming to have a sustainable, energy, I think anybody that is developmental oriented will be happy about it. That has made me so happy about this project. And I'm really, really impressed. I never knew it has gone so much far.
Honorable Kekua Sivandi, end up say the Parliamentary Committee go sit down and try for put stop on this thief. We people them the thief material them where they come for this project na Matutuka and Masingbi. For the Society for the Democracy, Mina David Van Boy the report.
The program na midday show, and we continue the program as I come to me guest inside the program Ibrahim Tula, chairperson for the 40 Million Youth Organization. You been talk about una programs, them nights of recognitions and other one them. The money una they raise inside this program, I wanna plan for and use them for the development of the community. As you rightly mentioned earlier, say the money una get for reason for community development.
Already prior to this show, we all engage in several development activities and programs will be done they sustain over the years. So therefore, we go direct whatever come out of this show for ensure say we get them back to the community, because now the audience will they go through for manage them activities and them facilities and they will get already. You can imagine we get a street light project, we get over 150 bulbs. You can imagine if we demand and how much then they go the cost per on a monthly for recharge the meter. We na cost free to the community. We not see on a monthly or on a weekly would they go out to the community for ask for whatever. Bulbs then get for the poil. Disconnection get for the occur. You get for the pay people and for the do repair. We get a water facility. We get street tap. We would they buy water, try to be they buy at 50,000 or they buy at 150,000 for that bouncer, even though we know they get them as required or as we expect them. All of that they cost money. We get a community development office. We get things then they win a man you demand then and money cost for able ensure say you manage things and they and keep them going. So therefore that is why we decide say we for conceive this idea and put her into practice. So whatever God will bless you with, because this is like a payback time. they can't give it at the end of the day collectively. We back give to the community. Sustain them project they will get already, we keep them going, and the people will continue for the benefit from them. Then we see how they will initiate other ideas them. Wait till we say this also need for be addressed. We try our very best for let we do them. Wait till we say this it don't left unsolved. We see how they address them. So whatever proceed we get out of this show, they go back to the community.
You talk about una get for pay for water, una get for pay other people for helping do some work them.
Sure.
Somebody go like for ask about partnership. How una the partner with other people in the community when a service providers them? Since you rightly mentioned say una know to profit making organization.
We understand open, even though God no able bless we with that kind donor who go say or we serve as implementing partner for any local NGO or international NGO. But that is the bigger picture and that's what they push for. Here and just that stage, foundation stage where you go say if you want somebody, you want for seek help, you need for start somewhere. Let the person where they come for can give you that help. It means you don't provide already that existing or that enabling environment for let it come in. If for be what helping. Now that's what they can do now. But as it is now we the man and we the phone, now we the in charge of whatever we don't they do, and wait to get for continue for do. You get few people and where they think likewise to wait till they think so. We also commit themselves for say yes, Potty is ours, development and a priority. So if then guy don't take up the leadership, and not for left and give them, and for support them. You get few people, but very few. A community of over almost 1,000 people who they live, you just get very few people and we can come once in a while and grant with that kind of support will be required. Would they knock doors, government doors? Some they open, some still not they open yet. But we know say since now a new government and then commit themselves for serve the people them, the youth them, then go ready for open doors for we. So we they push in that direction.
Okay, in Ibrahim Tula, chairperson Potty Millennium Youth Organization. We go for a short music break. We will come to continue with the program.
Is it too late to say sorry now? Sorry. Sorry.
Well, plenty thank you to Justin Bieber for that music inside the program. Sorry. The program now midday show will come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Me will make this edition of the program reach you Musa Eskamara na my name. Una don't send una text message them on the number 0779819181. Make a go into the inbox and read some of the message them una don't send inside the program so far. The very first one say, if I want to be part of this organization, what should I do? Another one say, congratulations to the Potty Youth Organization for the initiative. It's indeed a good initiative from the young people in that part of the country. The other one say, I wish the CLSG electricity project complete in 2020 so that the issue of electricity will be solved. The last one what they take for now say, what is the action of the Freetown City Council to stop people that are posting pornographic posters around the city? Where that now the text message the moon I don't send inside the program. The program now made the show. Tula, few message for you.
Yes, firstly I go thank the one that we listen and spare the time for able text and be part of this program. and we get somebody we ask how for join the organization. The 14 Million Youth Organization in membership open to any youth of like mind we commit himself say yes, I want for the part of development, I want for the part of change, I want for the part of transformation. We open. The party name now just for show an identity for say yes, now this part of the country we come out, but we span e open to any other person. Then we area of operation at the Freetown. Any side you dey, once you a youth, we office then 6 William Street, Poti, by Kumini School, Sierra Leone Muslim Union way, then they fondly refer to as Kumini School. Come around there, ask for PMYU, you go able to access we, then we go talk the other issues we get for do with the registration. Somebody they give a compliment and for say yes, we accept them with humility. This now waiting we as youth them for do. We not for wait and take that stage. If we need for be the leaders for tomorrow, then that foundation for don't already be created today. And that is what we are doing. And that now wait till they call upon every other youth now any sign of this country say yes, we know the future. If we want that future be bright, we for start them by today. And we go get that beautiful future we all crave.
Okay, Ibrahim Tula, continue for this inside the program. Will you continue for look at more issues inside the program? This one as part of the social corporate responsibility, the Sierra Mining the SL Mining Company where the operates in Alunshar don't go pay surface rents to community people we get land outside then they operate. Outside the Community Relation and Development Director for SL Mining Company, Sheikh Omar Kamara say this company confirms say now over 300,000 United States dollar then don't pay to people we get land outside and they work. We reporter Usman Kamara bin Dina Lunshar Usai this payment take place in Igona reports.
Over the past few years, mining company then a Salone don't get plenty problem with community people outside the key operates. And one reason for that is not because most of the mining company here at times not you want pay people we can get the land outside and can do their operation. We make most them then can end up a problem. For sake of them here, we don't happen over the past year and say for tap then here making it happen again. The Sierra Leone Mining Company where they operate na Lunsar don't go pay surface rent to people we get the land outside and they operate.
Sheikh Omar Kamara, me na the Community Relations and Development Director na SL Mining Limited. We come for pay waiting and call surface rent. Rent where then they pay to landowners for where the company they use their land for do their mining. Every year then they pay the landowners. The representatives then today now 2 per each family, about 40 because now 20 ton them. The main concession are $250,000. The southern extension now $120,000. So the total now $370,000.
You've been listening to Sheikh Omar Kamara, when are the Community Relation and Development Director for the Sierra Leone Mining Company. Usa say don't go pay surface rent to different people and authority them na Lunsar. Sheikh Omar Kamara continues say apart from the surface rent where they don't pay, they plan for build school, hospital and other thing them na Lunsar.
The company self get the intention and the vision for develop the surrounding villages as well as the town of Lunsar, because if they go to Marasef, the people then will get 1 or 2 things where they point to say that the company left this for we. Agriculture show for development. See them village here where they don't destroy them farm, then this, then for develop agriculture, make the woman them very active in agriculture, demand them very active, will make the people themselves depend on themselves, not to wait for one bag rest from anybody. The company gets plans for support education, health, like for build health centers in the different areas we need them.
After we SL Mining don't do payments to different people and we get land, I be talk to them, forget them view, but how they feel when they receive this couple.
Mina Aja Oya Azatukavia, landowner of Magbiri section. Happy to receive the money I plan for use this money, plan for investor in many ways.
In a David they represent my Bengte village. I feel so good because this is a big help. My help all gets from the company concerning Ulandem. So forget help like this will sustain the community, at least we will live life and know that is the way the purpose way.
And then a bunker protector in my Bengte. Namio land or the SL money, the hook. Now the payments I come for. Actually, they meet that, then pay. Na the yep force keto or no yep no day or they say na so then do that so they do.
By Koblokwi II, na the paramount chief for Marampa chiefdom put lock on these streets. He end up tell thank you to SL Mining Company for waiting they don't do, and self call on them for give work to youthman the way land skills, and self assure the public say they go continue for monitor SL Mining Company for make sure say they do the right thing. For the Society for Radio Democracy, Mina Usman Kamara, the report.
The program na midday show where they come to you from Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. I can't be guest. As we round up the program now, what's in your message to members of the Poti Youth Organization?
To me organization, me membership, I want for say thanks for what you be done they do with dedication, with focus, with commitment, and with diligence, and with selfless service. We don't give the ownership. We don't take say this in our community by divine will fend yourself. Either you born day or either you live day, but in a year we don't fend yourself. And we for take ownership and ready for impact change to any other person within a particular community or any other side. We areas they will fend yourself. Now we go for make them our one for see them. Now we for protect them. Now we for beautify them. Now we for make them enviable. Now we for ensure and enhance development. To the general public, this now a show where a youthful group we committed themselves for count growth and development. Now we on side. We invite everybody for ensure say they part of this history in the making show. We get 3 benefits we will get into the show. Of course, we get the musical aspect. We will get 2 multi-talented superstars, King Aliu Melody and Slim G the Viper. We go there on a tight performance. You will be entertained. You are very much assured of that. There will be the award special people who they recognize because of their works we don't do over the years. You will be awarded if you merit them. Then finally, we will get the educative aspect. We will go raise awareness on rape and early marriage. So you get all in 3 benefits in there. You don't get nothing for loose. Just 15,000 leons. You go able, I assure you, interest into the backyard complex Napoti on Independence Day. During the PMYU, of course, a quality time awaits you.
So within the community, people go expect from Una going for that quick one.
Of course, as they trust we, they know say yes, we don't already stand by them. Even though we don't make this show yet, we don't they do. We don't show the example. Say yes, if they only entrust with and support with and empower, we will continue for do more. So this not just a testament. When I go out there and go support with, and by the grace of God, whatever they come out of this show, we direct them back into implementing development programs and activities in the community.
Okay, thank you very much for coming inside the program. In name na Ibrahim Tula, chairman for Poti Millennium Youth Organization, we na a community-based organization we established 2014 and self-registered with the Youth Commission and the Freetown City Council for help push development in the Poti community. Well, now this edition of the program midday show for today, Monday, April 15, 2019, will left you. Plenty thank you to my producer Alex Lawrence Kurma and executive producer Michael Sambola, and to the technical team John Agaya, David Vambo and Prince David Vambo and Isaiah I. Sankor for the technical support. Me will bring you this edition of the program midday show. My name is Musa S. Kamara. Bye bye.